You're watching The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ MV Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are The Breakfast Club. We got some special guests in the building.
LOX.
Yeah.
She on the yak early.
Yo, it's
She
cold
gets
out
on
there.
time.
Yeah, I'm on time. I've been downstairs waiting.
No, he was actually the last one.
Nah.
He was actually the last.
Most people drink
Word up.
Starbucks in the morning on some green tea. She going yak
we gonna do
straight.
the yak. Warm it up real quick.
Well, congratulations, fellas. It's
Thank you, brother.
about damn time.
16 years.
Goodness gracious.
This is exciting, by the way.
Filthy America is beautiful, baby.
And from what we heard so far, we are really, really excited. It's a great reception. We all like the songs that we've heard. We tried to get like a little advance of the album, but the link wasn't working.
They sent us the wrong
I got
password.
5 records, though.
You got 5?
I got 5.
Dope.
Why has it been 16 years since the last LOX album?
Because we couldn't own the masters, Charlamagne. We didn't have a situation where we could own the masters. Like,
Word.
and shout out to all the, a lot of artists, a lot of
Dope
producers,
artists
a lot of
offered us
CEOs.
deals.
Offered us deals, were interested in the LOX project throughout the years, bringing things to the table. It just didn't make sense for us, to be honest with you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we know we all gonna be on each other's projects, solos. We know we gonna do D-block work. We always gonna support each other, but you don't want to keep doing something that you worked hard to get out of a situation to put yourself back in the same sort of situation. And you know what I mean? That's what the industry basically kind of does, so we kind of wanted to own our shit.
Y'all
So
get
they're
nervous
deal-
for age, though? Because y'all get to a point, it's been 16 years, so you got to recreate the LOX. They know Jadakiss, they know Chic, they know Styles P, but the LOX, you got to
They know like
reinvent
D-block.
yourself
They
to
don't
the
really
youth.
know the LOX
Right.
like that.
That's
but,
fun.
Yeah, it is fun. Plus, we've been out there. We've been doing, like he said, Woo Block projects and all kind of stuff. So people be hitting us with like, yo, how's the reunion feel and all that. It ain't no reunion to us. It ain't no like, yo, I'm glad y'all getting back together. I never felt that way.
How is the Rock Nation deal structured that you guys felt like that was a great situation?
Partners with him. With the
Partnership.
situation. Like he said, owning your masters and all that. You know what I mean? Getting your proper money off your streams and all that good stuff. Word.
Title exclusives.
Yeah. All that.
What's the difference between, like, I guess D-block, the LOX, or even when y'all just individuals working on each
It's
other's
a lot
projects?
of people with D-block, like artists that, we're trying to put out and all kind of stuff like that. The LOX, you know what it is. Yeah, that's what D-block. D-block is like a cult following with a lot of group homes and jails and unfortunately, like a lot of like, our fans are like,
Like that's our outlet for dudes like Nino Man, Fortes,
Gotcha.
Chris Rivers, Snipe
Mox,
Life,
all them guys.
Moxburg, like, you know what I mean?
It's like
these are-
extended family.
Yeah, it's our extended
Yeah,
family.
exactly.
And it was like when we was coming in the game, we understood as the LOX, like, from going through our situation, that you don't just want to always be the artist either. Like, you want to have something where you could say, this is mine, I'm an ownership of the label, or, however it goes. But you want to put yourself in a position to be all right somehow, somewhere down the line.
I feel like with the What Else You Need to Know record, you guys answered any age-old question that a
Hell yeah.
blog or
Word.
interview could possibly ask in that record.
All that, because we get, did you hear the skip before it on the album or no?
No, I just heard
we
this.
didn't
I didn't hear the
skip,
album. I just heard the song.
Yeah, it's same. It's you'll hear. It's a reporter asking them kind of these questions, and we going in on them. But we get the same questions.
I mean, y'all opened up a lot on that
No,
song.
it's some
Hell
things
yeah.
y'all said that I never knew.
Styles
Like,
P
Oh,
talking
wow.
about poking people, and I said, good.
no,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
knew they stabbed people.
Wait, yeah.
Stop it.
Racist.
But I didn't know that you thought the Benjamins was whack.
Yeah, when I
time
first
you
heard it, I told the story like
took us a while to
coming into the studio, and him and Missy, Puff and Missy was in there listening to it, and all three of us walked in. It was like, and that was when Missy was doing the he had with all that. I didn't really know who she was.
Right.
She had this song with
Gina Thompson.
Exactly, and she dancing in there, and I'm like, who is this girl? She was like, yo, you spit right here. Let me hear some verse. I did strictly trying to. It wasn't even for that joint. She heard all of us. And she was like, yo, you gonna write his verse, you gonna say that, and you gonna do this and that. That's how the song came about. We thought it was for us, for our record. We was like, all right, we'll put it to the side. We'll see what happens.
Wow,
Man,
so
that
she just
joint
took
blew
control
up.
of everything.
She might not even remember all that.
So she was a
Word.
co-producer on the Benjamins?
Yeah,
Well, she was
was in that room.
She was
Hell yeah.
but she probably didn't get no credit.
So all of y'all thought it was whack or just the Chic?
I didn't really like that beat.
Yeah, I get you.
One of our,
couldn't
if
hear
not
it, like,
the
you know what I
biggest
mean?
record, would you say, of our career?
It's one of the biggest records in hip-hop
Word.
history, period.
Word.
Now,
Still
you
do
did
that
secure
joint.
the bag. I like that song.
Y'all got one, that's one of your 5?
But
Yeah,
that was out already anyway, too. So we could
Okay.
have got that.
Yeah, I didn't really like this.
But Charlamagne didn't like
Secure the
it.
Bag is dope.
I like that
I'ma tell you why.
gritty,
I know, I knew it. I knew it.
breathe easy,
Yeah.
the joint I was just talking about, I like those. The Secure the Back sound like
new current
Yeah.
young boy stuff.
But I like when people can keep it true to like
Adapt.
how they came in, but also just evolve and do other things too, and show that they know what's going.
Well, we introducing ourselves as the LOX, so we can't come in saying, as strictly off the vibe, like, yo, we from the 90s, respect that.
Right.
Like, you got to respect the young boy. This day time, if they got a certain kind of music, we're going to remain us on it, but you got to do a joint or two, respecting the times.
Did you guys let your kids hear it?
And other joints.
You guys let your kids hear the album and be like, what y'all think about this? Because I know everybody's like in school.
Yeah, I swear my son just said, Dad, when I'm gonna hear the album, I gotta get it. The hard album. I bring it home. Word. Everything's so digital where I don't even have it. They be like, yo.
Now, kids, your son in school down south, so what do you think about the records?
He doing a whole bunch of other stuff down there, spending money. But he probably call me tonight or tomorrow and try to do his
review?
Yeah,
executive producing thing.
Clark Atlanta TMZ review.
That style, the statute of limitations is up. You said on the joint you bought kilos with the Bad Boy advance.
Yeah, we did.
He said, yeah, we did.
Facts.
No,
Never forget that
that's
day.
part of the story, the book and all of that.
You got a
We
book?
did. I mean, eventually gonna do a book and a movie, but that's definitely happened. That's 100% fact.
Cause most people they get in the rap game, they like, oh, we rappers now, we good. Y'all took it right back.
We was going to be good, but we just had to,
good, but
flip
when
it a
you
little.
ain't sure and you're already doing something, and then you got friends doing it, and
Yeah.
it was a business, like a business we did for years. Like we worked jobs and had stock jobs, so it was always just
That was fresh though. That was early, guys.
That was
Yeah.
the best.
I remember, yo, kids. I swear to God, I remember when we couldn't do whatever no more. It was getting to that. That's when You'll See and all that came out, and we couldn't. It was popping off, like, and
it
we was
was
like, yo,
over.
we got that.
Like
this
after
shit.
we popped though, when we was getting real popping, it was like, this would be stupid to be.
I kept it up a little.
At what album though? What album did y'all be like, all right, we
kept it
good,
up
we don't
a
gotta do
little.
that no more?
Kids might have stopped like 2 years ago, bro.
Yeah.
What is it?
One album. I don't even think it was an
kids.
album. It was like a matter of songs and cameos and videos.
No,
and,
the momentum just
Yeah,
picked up
that
so
was
much.
more-
It
yeah.
wasn't.
When we got
time
shelved
for
though,
that.
when we was doing mixtapes, I went and got packs again. I'm gonna keep it 1,000.
Wow.
Did y'all ever have a
It was a
discussion?
mixtape thing, like, and
Like during the whole Let the Locks Go campaign?
yeah, there was no contracts, and you know what I mean. We were still stuck in the thing. You got to eat. You know what I'm saying? You already started a lifestyle. Well, so we was doing a little bit of,
Did y'all talk to
trying
each
to live
other
a
like,
lot.
we gotta chill out, let's all, or was it just individuals, y'all doing your thing? Did you say?
We
okay.
was together most of the time. Anyway,
Doing it
in
together?
studios and all that. So when it was time to fall back, we was together. So it wasn't like
Who came up with the title "Filthy America"? It's
Collective.
beautiful.
collectively we was.
I remember walking in and you and Styles was talking about it, and I was like, yo, that's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Was y'all having a discussion about like
Then
the election and all that?
Definitely.
It's life in general.
Over
The
all the
election
time.
definitely plays part of it.
Yeah.
Part of it, but
It's not a political project as you
it's not
see
a
though.
it's not political.
No.
It's not a conscious album. It just really plays onto how we live day by day and the things we go through and see. Like, it's definitely a beautiful place. Like, we in the room right now. It's black people, white people, all kind of people.
The studio's
We cool.
filthy.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful vibe. We if we were smoking, we could smoke together, drink together, have good conversation. That's a beautiful thing. But if we leave and certain things happen, and we all get pulled over, it's going to be a different story for each one of us. Like,
Absolutely.
black people going to get treated different than the white people. Now, that's a filthy thing. But it's beautiful of the fact that we could get along and we could talk, you know what I'm saying, about certain
Socialize.
issues, socialize. But and then like this, sometimes you come to work and you don't say nothing about the things that happen. You like looking at a coworker, it's tension in the air. You got different political views, different life views, but you just keep going on, like, and don't even talk about it. That's a big problem.
On that note, if Jada did Why right now, I'd be like, why? I would want you to ask Kanye why did he talk to Trump. How'd y'all feel about that?
A lot of people's going in on Kanye. You seen John Legend?
Mm-hmm.
You seen
Common.
I don't know. I mean, I pray for Kanye, whatever he's going through, if he's even going through something, if he's faking, whatever it is, I pray he just get back to making that music that we love him to make and put all the other stuff aside.
I feel like you guys
Never
owe
know
us,
what
too.
he's going through. Like,
I feel like you guys owe us too. Like I don't want to see 5 years another album. Like every 6 months.
Nah, we
should be
we
another
loaded
album.
up.
Like,
When I tell you we loaded up,
time,
no, this is we got the outlet. We could put out another album in 30 days if that wasn't against the contractual.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's
Chaga
coming.
and all
It's
them was
coming.
like,
We
yo, man,
loaded.
y'all got like all these records.
This
Something
really
gotta come
came
right now.
because we had an overload.
Okay.
And they like,
'Cause
yo.
I feel like you owe us.
Yeah,
We
like,
do owe y'all.
Okay.
Yeah,
Like
nah,
every
we
6 months
got
we'll be
y'all.
good.
Man.
Yeah, now we got an abundance of music,
Now,
right?
who was the toughest to work in the studio?
Hold on, I want to know Styles thinks of the Kanye Trump thing too. Styles,
I had a lot to say on
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
but not much. I think it's I think we
Yeah.
give people too much power. Why do we really, Kanye, he's a musician, he's a hip hop dude, he's not
Who cares?
political. Why do we care about?
Right.
No disrespect to Kanye.
Ray
but
Lewis and
what
Jim
makes him-
Brown was with Trump and they didn't get that much attention.
really so important. And then on top of that, if y'all was the world, y'all, everybody was saying he was insane last week, and his mind slipped and all of that. Why is his people letting him go speak with Trump? Why do we care about what he's saying with Trump? Why does Trump even want to meet with him? You got to look, it's like a big circus, so you got to
But he's
pay
been
attention.
supporting Trump.
You got to pay attention to what's real. Like, that might have been just a whitewash, so you ain't paying attention to what's going on in Syria.
other thing
and-
happened.
you right?
and
Right.
other places. Like, so we got to be real careful about what's going on and just pay attention all around. But stop
Your head
giving
up, eyes and ears open.
Kanye ain't our president. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's
No
real.
disrespect, but he ain't the president of hip hop. He ain't president of black people. He's a great entertainer. He makes great sneakers and stuff, and we love his music. But why does him?
All for so much.
Why does him meeting Trump call for so much? Either way, like even if he. Because, Hillary is a piece of crap to me, too. No disrespect. Respectfully. But, I watched the 13th. I was
Word,
I
me
was
too.
part of the super predator. Like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I know how many black people y'all locked up. So it's like we be sleep all the way around the board. Like, we better start fighting to make sure the right people's in there, period. Like, why we got to keep picking from bad choices?
You believe in voting?
No. Don't give me
I ain't
the
getting into
argument
this with him,
Lucy.
man.
Please, no,
I swear to God,
House of Senate.
I'm
You
not-
used to believe
I'm sitting here like
50
your
America
fam.
is beautiful in
In
stores.
stores right now. I ain't talking
now.
about this all day.
You
man.
don't, you
I argue
know,
with
we
him
love
every
the
second.
people.
Me, me personally.
We love all
With Pete.
supporters of
You know
our
how much I want to
music.
say to him right now?
Because
that
you
I'm not-
believe in voting, shit?
Yeah, you supposed to vote and voice your word and everything, man. See, I know.
I
'cause
believe in
it's
voting too, though.
Yeah,
I can see both sides.
yeah, man.
I
There's no
voted
way
for
I'm not
him.
gonna tell my kids or whoever. I don't care if it's in school or
I
so.
used
So
to
at
be
least
with you
I know.
with that. I used to be with him.
So
with
at
that.
least
I
if you ain't
went
gonna
voted
do
for
that,
Obama
Styles
twice.
gonna come up with some reason why
Like,
you
I
shouldn't.
voted
Every
for
year, no matter
Obama
who
twice.
or what or
Yeah.
where or why.
Yeah, I'm gonna come up
So
with some
vote for
because
your
you
local
giving you
politician
telling
then.
me giving me
Your
two
local-
bad candidates. Like you got to understand,
man,
like
you
we
done
acting like
started
Trump's the worst in the world. He is a horrible dude. He's a piece of crap.
Not voting is
Hillary
voting
got
for Trump, man.
history
Not
of locking
voting is
black
voting
people
for
up.
Trump. Not
this
doing
ain't a
nothing.
myth. We ain't make this
Yeah,
up.
I be
tired of
She got
hearing that.
numbers
I got
in the
felony
books
stuff,
of locking
man.
black people up. Like why we ain't make sure somebody good? I just say
You right.
like in the comment thing. I just say government shouldn't run the people. People should run the government.
Facts.
Like it shouldn't us be like, yo, like that's like saying like with anything in life, with anything else in life.
Man.
Say you're a bachelor, you got two women. They both pieces of crap. You ain't gonna take neither one of them. Ladies, vice versa. You got two people. You go to a place.
But it's
there's two
not
meals
like that
out.
with not
they both
voting.
crappy,
It ain't
right?
like either way you
ain't
not.
getting
You gonna
neither
get one of them. Whether you
That's
gotta.
because you got
You
them.
gonna
Because they
get one
telling
of them.
you got
You
them.
keep saying that whoever won
Who
this
told
votes,
you
this
got
and that
him?
votes.
You
Listen,
just
man.
said you got them. Why you got them?
Oh
Who
my
told
God.
you got
Everybody
them?
that said the protest, I guarantee they ain't do. They
Yo,
stayed
Lil
in
Hillary
bed,
won
man.
the popular
now
vote.
you protesting. They
Hillary
stayed
won
in
it.
bed the whole
I feel like we in
time.
D-Block
How
studio.
much numbers did
Yeah,
Hillary
man,
win the
listen.
popular vote by?
It wasn't a lot.
Like 2.5
Nah,
right
it was
now.
over 2 million. I thought.
2.5
That's over
million.
2
Over 2
million.
million.
Yeah.
So
I thought
what
it
are we
wasn't
even
that.
talking
That was
about?
over 2 million.
That shows us that all of this conversation we having, the people voted for Hillary.
That's a
The
fact.
electoral vote, which is how many votes?
350 or something.
270?
Yeah.
Is
Oh,
it
you need 270 to
270?
win or something like that.
270 to win, I
I
believe.
believe something like that. How does 270 overpower Mad Millions? Like, come on, man. That's not
If
even
you're
common
gonna
sense,
complain,
man. Like,
do
stop
something
it, bro.
about it. If you're gonna complain, do something about it. I hate
I
when
can't.
people complain.
You can't.
People
Everybody
complain
want-
all day
everybody
long and
believe
don't
in
do
the system
nothing.
like you.
Kiss, what do you say?
Yeah, I know.
Filthy
this-
America.
Yeah, the album, Kiss, the album.
We don't leave it.
So maybe we need a new voting system.
What you think?
Because people have had problems with the electoral
What you say? What you
college.
say? What you saying?
No, I'm saying people have had problems with the electoral college for a long time. So it's probably more, but we need a new voting system so that our voice does go directly to choosing.
I believe in voting locally. I believe in voting for your local politicians.
I said you got to
your
do
mayors,
stuff like that.
your
If
sheriffs,
that's the
your
case,
school
he's gonna say something
superintendents.
why it's
I'm
something
chill
wrong
with
with
the
that.
mayor of my town.
He's gonna say
I'm
something
cool
why
with the mayor of my town.
Give it a week.
I speak to the mayor about my town about rebuilding
Give it a
the
week.
parks,
Let him do
juicing
something
up and all
wrong. I
that.
swear to God, he do something wrong. It's gonna be something wrong with every.
But that's good though. That's what democracy
Yeah,
is though. You gotta hold your people
I'm
accountable.
not just gonna let somebody tell me what to believe, Luch, and that is good.
What's
you
the-
sit here going,
I'm
we
asking
gotta
you.
pick a choice.
He just asked you
That's
too.
a
So
bad
what's the
decision.
secret? What did you suggest?
I'm going with what Yee just said.
What?
Make a new voting
I'm
system
great, man.
where your votes count. You telling me we
Thinking
just
about
sit here-
Christmas
Now
shop.
I'm gonna just put like you telling me millions of people who voted, citizens who live all across the land, vote didn't matter more than 200 or 370 people. Who the hell are them 370
when-
people that
Yee.
they overpower
Yo,
millions
Yee.
of people?
Yo.
Like, come on, dog.
Yo, even. Even when you come up with something dope, you gonna come up with a dope plan on why the voting should work, your system. He gonna find something in that motherfucker like why you. Oh, I'm sorry. He gonna find something in there why you shouldn't.
So, Kiss.
What's up?
And one last thing I was
doing
gonna
this
say.
album during this political season, man.
One last thing I was saying, they should make voting easier for people.
You
Like,
gonna start it back up?
I was just okay.
Good convo. Good convo.
Hey, come on, man.
You know, she can answer some questions that I always thought like. Because we always, when we used to see Kiss and Styles doing the back and forth,
Yeah.
we always wonder why Sheik wasn't on that.
That was around them
It was
times.
in Whitney Young Project.
was
What
in-
else
just
you need
missed
to know,
them. You said you
Charlamagne?
just missed this
I
record.
missed them doing other things, and you know.
You said the
All the
J-Lo.
records?
You said the J-Lo record.
He was a
Yeah,
wild
John
boy.
Players.
Yeah, man.
She was
yeah.
a wild fella back then.
Yeah, yeah.
What
I
was you
probably,
doing?
you know, other
was
stuff,
hustling,
and then
man.
yeah, I missed them joints, and I ain't feel no way either for some reason. I was
For
like,
some reason.
So they call you like I'm in the studio with J-Lo. Where you at? You
nah,
like,
niggas ain't call me.
oh, okay.
Definitely
all
been there.
right.
I've definitely been there
Okay.
with
You
that
ain't gonna
joint.
do that.
Yellow belly lion.
I remember
So
getting
y'all
the
did
call,
call him?
whatever.
No, Luch,
Call him
he-
for
he-
everything.
He's not.
But that was a
He's
that was a different time.
person, but he's antisocial. He's sociable, but antisocial.
Tony Dorsett could come right here. Lucha dap him up, all that. As soon as we kiss, who was that?
That's definitely me. But you the same way though. You antisocial.
I talk.
You got a little better, but you used to be 100% worse.
I mean, I talk to the people that talk to me. I ain't gonna just come out and give you my sweater if you ain't cold.
Give you my sweater.
You ain't cold.
So would y'all say that Sheik wasn't taking it as serious
I
as y'all
definitely
back
wasn't.
then?
No. I'm gonna answer that. I wasn't taking it as serious as they immediately they had solo
You
plans to do this and that. No,
I
I'm
don't
tell you straight up
understand how
with me.
much money this guy got.
They was always talking about like solo stuff, and they had them other plans with that kind of stuff. I was like, nah, I'm good with this. The LOX. Until my homeboy hit was like, yo, go up there. I'm telling you, they want to hear something from you. So I did it, and it just popped off, man. Word.
So I thought Jadakiss was always the late one and one that didn't want to do anything, but it was actually
Nah,
you.
man, he was the
That's
first.
how you look
rapper.
at Jadakiss?
How do you
That was harsh.
No, you know why?
The late one, the one who doesn't want to do anything.
Kiss wait to the last
awful.
minute.
Nah, they say it is your fault that Freddie versus Jason not out. Fab said that himself.
Fab said his part's
Fab
all
was
done.
like, yo, getting Jada in his
point
crazy.
one finger at somebody, 3 pointing back.
You remember
my
when we did the
fault. I'm
Freestyle
ready.
Friday? Kiss used to send the record 30 seconds before the record was supposed to come
you know
on in.
why? I got wild stuff to do, dog.
It was his idea to do the Freestyle Friday.
And then I needed to be right.
Right.
It's good though. It's beautiful.
So how was it? Like, how long did it take y'all to even do this album in the studio? Because I know y'all been working on this for quite some time.
You
He did some on
got a
tour,
lot of albums.
some all
So
over
we
the
got
place.
millions of songs. You know what I mean? We was recording on the Bad Boy Family reunion tour.
Right.
Before that. Actually, we got like
After-
something in the vault. We probably got like 8 joints, 9 joints with Swiss alone.
Timberland, Just Blaze, you name it.
Timberland, Just Blazes.
You know.
We got all
It
kinds
must
of
have been hard
joints
to
that
pick
were
which
tough.
ones were going to go on this album then.
We just go with the vibe of the time and what you're doing and what you know. We finally got a partnership that makes sense, so we could say
We
you
can
know,
put out
we
music
could put out
frequently.
music frequently and in a fashion we would have done like in the early '90s. You know what I'm saying?
What are
Makes
those
sense.
conversations like at Rock Nation though? Because y'all have had classic hip hop beefs. Y'all even talk about them on the new record.
Long conversations, especially with Hov. Like he could go for like a while, just chopping it up and reminiscing and telling us why we should move in a certain way and this and that. Smart guy, but it'd be hours up there chopping it up.
It's interesting,
because
though,
everybody respect each other too. It ain't like we coming in as little
stuff
dunce.
is old.
Yeah.
But it was really real with y'all though. Like
Yeah,
even when y'all
yeah,
talk
yeah.
about on the record, y'all wasn't just rapping. Like
Word.
y'all was really
Word.
fighting.
Riding with
Y'all
the
had
strap.
guns,
That's
exactly.
why I swear I
Beanie
was
them had
listening
guns.
to you one day listening to all y'all. He was like, yo, that ain't no real beef track, or that ain't no real diss record. Like people calling these. I hate when they make them like the what's the one what's the recent one with Wale. That
Oh, the Wale
that's
and
not-
Cole
that's
thing.
not- It
Yeah,
ain't really
yeah,
like
yeah.
it's different than when we was
It's Wale
doing.
and Kid
Yeah.
Cudi now?
Oh no, I
Wale
thought we
and
said
Cole.
J.
Cole.
Cole.
I thought we said
Wale.
about Kid Cudi and
Not
Drake.
to dwell on that, but it felt like they was just voicing their
That was like
opinions.
a
That
friendly
wasn't a.
squabble,
like a
though,
fence.
like a
Man,
I said that wasn't even a diss record.
Nah,
They
it
was
wasn't.
fencing.
That's what it
The
was.
media, they make it into that.
Like
That ain't- that
buddies,
ain't-
Yeah, they was fencing.
Yeah,
There
they
wasn't
was
no
in
words
together.
that we used to hearing in them records.
Yeah, it was respectable. I mean, that's their background. I think it made sense for who they are.
It was very respectable.
It seems like now there's limitations though, like certain things you say and people get very upset if you
Social
take it
media
too far.
took away from your originality in the studio. Because all that thought you would have put into that song, some of it's going to memes and videos and this and that and things of that nature.
But it's certain things you could say, like I feel like previously that if you say it now,
You listen to the LOX album. They
Well,
said
y'all
some
say some
words.
crazy,
Why
like
they can't say it?
They said
I
some
don't know,
words
but-
back then. I was like, yeeks, and words that they don't clean up. That they slip in
Right.
the air every once in a while.
you could, but it's so much. I feel like it's so much controversy over it. Like we're just a lot more censored.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
It's messed up.
Do y'all censor
Filthy
yourselves
America.
now or not? Y'all
Because
don't do
Never.
America's hip hop is censored. It's not every
Hip
other
hop
genre.
is art. They
Heavy
don't
metal
censor-
ain't censored.
Yeah,
Rock
they don't
and roll ain't
censor
censored.
nothing else.
Right.
Like
Still art.
even with the album coming out, it comes out digitally. It's out. Physical comes out on the 23rd because I said a line in there that was offensive to the police. Excuse me, police. But I was just being artistic and expressing myself. during
That's
the
why.
times.
That's why they
But
pushed the
that's
hard
what-
copy back.
Yeah, that's what makes it.
Yeah, when they ain't tell us
They
that.
still do that?
I said
I ain't
pop
know.
a cop.
No, stop.
No.
That was my line.
I
that
swear
got-
on everything I ain't know that.
Wait.
On the Omen, I said pop a cop, and I got flagged. I handed it in early and all that. They checked, everything was cool, and they
Look at
came
Jadakiss
back
face.
flagged.
Word.
Pop a cop.
I didn't know they
like,
still
you know
do
what I'm
that.
saying? You can't say pop a
Look
cop.
at Jadakiss face.
That's
I'm
what
pissed
make
nobody
America-
told me
it ain't
that.
my fault. I told
How
y'all.
long
y'all
you
got
knew
the
that?
email, y'all passed.
Jesus Christ.
You gotta
I didn't know that. I swear on
This is
everything.
classic.
You never knew that, Kiss?
Hell no.
My fault. I mean, it's my fault, but it is my fault.
Wow, but that's it.
I'm not the censorship people.
But that's exactly what I mean, because they could do songs and say
Yeah,
worse.
I always get censored.
I've heard
They
worse than
can
that on
shoot
albums
you.
lately. I hear artists talking about shooting cops or getting cops shot. Like Big Mensa had a lot of that kind of content on his joints. What's Pop a Cop?
I
Like,
think it's me because it's me.
yeah, they think you might actually do
more
it.
realistic.
Yeah.
I'm chilling and all that. Like I've been flagged for other things that even other like sour before. I'm like everybody says sour, yeah, but you smoke sour. I'm like, come on, man.
But I seen you
But that's how
apologize, though.
America's filthy. Like you know what I'm saying? You can't. It's supposed to be freedom of speech, this and that and that and that, and you can't say anything. You can't even say Black Lives Matter. And that's just like saying it mattered. I ain't
Yeah.
even like that's crazy. But a Ku Klux Klan could exist. It's filthy. It's
Yeah.
nasty. It's like
Right.
it's not right.
How do you feel about cops getting shot?
I
Okay.
seen you apologize one day on Twitter. Or
Yeah, I don't got nothing. I'm a businessman. I don't want to have problems with police.
That was the reason that you did it.
Because I'm a grown man. When I'm a grown man and I'm a man who stands by something. Like I'm an ex-criminal, Envy. If I do the dirt, I got to pay for the time. Like if I get caught, that's how the game goes. I don't hold judgment against cops for that. Like you know what I mean. But I'm a hold judgment against cops who's out here killing the innocent kids. You know, who pulls us over when we shouldn't be pulled over.
Right.
Who harasses us. Who calls us niggas. This and that and all that. Like there's certain things that ain't fair. And, yeah, it's black on black crime, but it's white on white crime a lot too. And there's a lot more rich white people than black rich people. So there shouldn't even be no white on white crime. But then there's blue on black crime, which is horrible.
How do you
Let's
feel
fix
about
this shit.
How do you feel about cops getting shot? And
They
stuff?
shouldn't be getting shot.
They shouldn't
out
be
here.
getting shot.
Nah,
Nobody
not at
should be
all.
getting shot.
Right.
I got friends
still
that's
deserve
cops
to
and
get
all
shot.
that,
I
man.
believe
Good,
it.
good,
If you
good
deserve to
people.
get
I
shot,
believe
though.
in balance.
Yeah, but they just be running
know?
around just popping cops and all that. That's terrible.
What you
What's
what
You
level?
can't,
It's
but,
terrible,
but
man. We got
hold
family
on, though.
members that's police.
But this is the
There's
problem.
family members
though.
that's police. And,
This is the
and-
problem.
and all
we
kind of
definitely
stuff.
shouldn't. I'm not saying go out and pop cops.
man.
You definitely shouldn't pop cops. Nobody should be shot. But you can't start feeling extra sensitive for somebody who's killing you and your kids by the numbers. And that's them doing it. Like, we can't say the cops is killing our kids and they killing cops and then feel sad for the cops. Stop killing the kids. That's common math.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Don't get that boy started.
No.
2-hour question.
We heard
I
on
ain't
Black
doing that.
before. All right. I never remember hearing about you having a beef with Trick either, Style. So you said it on the,
Yeah, we
the
had a
new
low.
joint.
We had a low.
There's a little brawl out there. In
I never heard that.
Yeah,
Little scuffle out
absolutely a long
there.
time ago.
We ain't win that one neither.
Word.
A lot of Epsom salt, a lot of alcohol.
Well, them bitches almost put me to sleep. I was like knocked out on my feet for a few seconds.
Now that's the story where
Wood held me.
they booked y'all to a club and then
Wood stayed out.
Nah. We had a show. Then we was at an after party, and then we chilling all that. Then on the leave out,
It went all wrong.
I bumped into Trick. He had some bread for me and him, either the next day or the next time we was in the D. I went in the van waiting to tell him about the bread. I get in the van, I hear all type of alarms and code 10s and yo, they fighting with Trick. Man, I gotta go back in the club, and then it was crazy. It was all his man, security, verse 504. It was a crazy outnumber. It was like 4 of them on each one of us.
But it was respect because they could have killed us.
Yeah.
They went another way in that
They
parking
were
lot.
strong. We could have not made it to the plane.
Nah,
we
that
could
shit-
have not
we
made
know
it
that
to
go.
out
Could've
there.
went a
Could
whole
have
nother
sat
way.
around at the telly. We could have never
them
left
things off.
Detroit.
It was
Yeah.
a nice rumble.
Who's
Like,
love?
Shout out to the
Swinging,
Dido.
knock
Shout out to the
Of
whole
course, guess
Detroit.
who missed that?
Shout out
I wasn't
to
there.
Trick.
you wasn't there.
I wasn't there.
You wasn't there, shit?
Nah, it was a good thing I wasn't there.
I
though. It's
needed it,
good.
man. I'd have did a little better if Flutes was there.
Because y'all don't never roll heavy anyway. Did y'all roll heavier
not
back
at all.
then? Or?
Nah, we rolled the same way.
same way.
Yeah,
Couple
yeah.
same way. You know, his man almost put me to sleep.
What was it over though? That was
My man was drunk. I was holding him.
Entourage going wrong.
Bop. My man Bop. I'm holding him. He's wired.
It's
trying to
almost
hold
never
him
with the
up. He
artist,
bumped
y'all.
into
It's never be with the
somebody.
artist. It's always entourage. Always.
He bumped into
It's never really the
somebody.
artist doing nothing.
I tried to apologize for him while I'm holding him. Like, yeah, nah, my man Saucy Bomb. He cocked back. I thought he was gonna snuff him. He snuffed me. While I was holding
Who
him.
way of the gun?
Yeah. I was like this, out on my feet, but with my hands up, just looking. Then Wood came and held me. Wood, my man, stayed, and we just started scrapping, and it was all big bodies and hard hitters, and it just
Trick
wasn't.
got all big.
The whole club with him. Everybody
Trick
with
was
him.
big too.
I'm like,
Trick
oh
was big,
man,
too.
shit, my ribs was hurt, my back, neck.
We got back to the hotel. It was
Yo,
funny.
it's crazy.
It was wild grunting and
Damn,
Threw me down
man.
a flight of steps. I landed on
Oh
my
my
feet.
God.
I don't even know how I did
Like
that.
a
It was
cat.
crazy.
I'm sure y'all squashed it out.
yeah. How the problem get solved? Like is this?
I seen him in
Then
Puerto
they
Rico
reach
one
out to
day.
you too after Trick.
I seen him
Y'all
in Puerto
spoke?
Rico one day.
Trick?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was one of them rapper convention things. I was with Ro from Interscope. Shout out to Ro. She was one of the little hardest going chicks ever. I was dolo.
Ro's this big.
I said, Ro, I gotta go chop it up with Trick and them. Like this is like some man stuff. Like, and we went over there. We chopped it up, and that was it. You know what I mean?
Because
Yeah,
it wasn't no
some wild
real
joints,
beef or
B.
nothing. It
Nah,
was
because
just
I
a,
respected it. 'cause
miscommunication.
I respected being able to lead a city.
Hell
like, you
yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
But
They follow, people follow your van and whatever,
I ain't
or
like
do
the
whatever.
stories that was leaving.
Word.
Because I left on my feet. Like, you know what I'm saying? I definitely lost.
Walked
He said, I
out.
definitely
I
lost.
definitely lost. I definitely was hurt. I definitely didn't have the upper hand at no point. Not one point did I have the upper hand. But I left out conscious on my feet, swinging.
No lumps or none of that, just
none
pain.
of that. And they thought I could scrap the people who see me like, yeah, yo,
Yeah.
Like, you know, so I was feeling good, but I wasn't feeling good. So
We had a lot of them situations, y'all.
Word.
God is good that
Yeah,
we
that's
made
what I'm
it
saying. We
up.
don't
I mean,
hear
I missed
about-
that one, but
We
you
had
know,
a lot of
we've been there.
hands-ons and like.
Yo, you believe it or not, like my first time meeting 50 was at the concert that he threw, for the peaceful joint that he
Randall's
threw.
Island.
Other than that, you know how much we went at each other and we never ever
Never crossed?
never
Seen each other.
ever. It'd be
Yeah,
like
because you
that.
said on that record y'all would have went at it if you didn't.
Yeah, hell yeah. Back then, it was all of them, Beans and them, you name it. But the
That
grace
would've
of
just
God,
made
we
it
didn't
been
cross
a
no
light
paths
scrap
ever,
or
ever.
like a
I don't know
thing.
if it was meant to be.
there would have been no guns involved in that.
Y'all always
none
used
of
to
that.
fight. Though. I
Nah,
remember
with the Beans joint on the record, you said
There
you
would've been
had
guns
yours.
involved.
Yeah, they had
Yeah,
theirs.
that was guns involved. That would have really somebody would have went down.
See, it's good to be able to tell the tale.
Yeah,
to live
right,
to tell the
right.
tale.
You're
You know what I
here to
mean?
talk about it. That's right.
Love to play another day.
And that
that's
got to do with if we just backtracking about how y'all's calling stuff beef right now. Yeah, it really
Just
ain't.
stay
It really
peaceful,
ain't. It's
either
peaceful.
way. Nerd
It's
up
pretty
and stay
cool now.
peaceful, man.
The battles that you hear,
Don't
right?
even waste
Yeah.
your time, man. It's gonna
Get your
waste-
money, man. Pay your
Yeah, let's
taxes.
do it
It's
like
a
that,
waste
man.
of time, my brothers.
Grease your feet.
Young fellas. You
I'm
don't even
56
waste
years
that.
old, girl. I ain't going to jail right now. You supposed to been did that. I ain't going to jail right now. Come on, man. Imagine starting right now doing your bids.
By the way,
It's
you
terrible.
know everybody gonna say Chic 56.
Yeah, 56. Yo, I
56.
ain't going to jail right now. People starting their bids now.
Man, well, the album is out right now. They telling us y'all gotta go.
Oh yeah, go
The
there. I wanted to ask
American
Jada
is
about the
beautiful.
line where you said, when y'all was on Rough Riders, it was hard for you guys to shine. Because X had that spot. It always seemed like y'all had your own lane to us.
Yeah, no, we did, but we always wanted more. You know, you always want more. That's something in us as a people. Me, they always showed us love, but it just something was always there.
What do
We
you
hungry. We strive to be.
But y'all got it. Y'all seem like y'all in the perfect position. Y'all get utmost respect as lyricists.
Facts.
Y'all got money. Y'all
Yeah.
good. Like what else is
We
there?
beautiful. Family is good. Kids is good. We good.
And y'all still
We great.
look
We
the
blessed.
same as you did.
Yeah, we look better than
man.
some of these young
That's that
dudes.
juice ball
the
flow.
juice for
That's that
life.
juice ball flow. Segway, baby.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Juices for
Juice.
life.
Let's talk about the
BK.
juice bar. Since
Let's
you,
talk
since-
about it,
Since you
partner.
brought it up, we didn't bring it up. Since you brought it up, now let's talk about the juice. How did you get into juices for people that don't know?
Coming
Live
off
a
the
better
road.
life. Coming off the road, you know, eating wrong, drinking, smoking.
125
What
me
about
and
you?
Nah.
Shout out to Nah,
Like,
too,
Shout
man.
out to Nah.
Yeah, so
Shout out to Lee.
shout out to my partner Nah.
Zeb.
You know
Gangsta.
what I mean? He had Fruits of Life in Harlem, and we just get off. That just be my hangout.
Start
and
learning about
Start learning about it. Start incorporating healthy things in my life. Like Lou said, nobody want to go to jail. I experienced jail for doing a bullet as an entertainer, and I was like, something got to just be smarter and get smarter. And I just wanted to take care of myself better. So I started to take care of my body. Then my mind got better. My soul got better. You know.
I got 5
I don't want
passports.
to preach,
I'm
but the
never
shit
going
works.
You can't be mad at health, bro. Everything
Nah,
y'all
bro.
doing with
Hell
these juice
yeah.
bars is dope. Salute
Shit
y'all.
works,
I mean
man.
that. For
Y'all
real.
got
Look
three-
at that. Look at everybody, man. Everybody
Shit
look great.
works.
No,
I ain't even
it's-
trying to be funny. Like, yo, you ever see people you went to school with? They look terrible, man. Like, yo, even like, come on, man. Why
Be
the
like,
young
what
boys,
happened?
Yeah, well, even the young boys, you see some of them outside in the hood. Why they look like that?
You see, you
Double
ever
face.
see
Skin
your
is
ex
terrible.
and be like,
Everything's terrible.
whoa.
Like, yo, man, you 17, man. You
Stress
supposed
to
to
take a young.
It's the
Give 'em an
balance,
old
man.
face.
It's the balance.
Word,
I
right?
think
It's crazy.
it's the balance. We as the people, we gotta teach each other balance. Like, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with being healthy. Like, just because it ain't the hypest thing, the best thing to talk about on media day to
cool,
day.
though.
Like, Luch hits me in the morning. Yo, you worked out? You know what I'm saying? Kiss, yo, you got
Yeah.
your running? Like, yo, boom, what shit? Like, you got to do that for your brothers because you got families. It's bigger than
Gotta be here,
it's bigger
baby.
than the money, the jewelry, and the making it rain and the look and the vibe and it's lit every
Word up.
day. It can't be none of that if you ain't got health. So we gotta keep each other on point. Get health. Like we gonna get high, drunk, party,
And it's
live fast,
entrepreneurship.
so balance out.
Word.
Like I
balance
like
it out.
seeing you and Yee and Envy
that's
have
dope.
y'all
Yeah,
joint.
that's dope.
Now, can we
partners.
sit down?
I got
Can
4
we-
partners
Yo,
in
can
them,
we
man.
sit
That's
down?
Yeah, can we
Yeah,
sit
yeah.
down?
Sit down so we can extend the South Carolina branch.
Me and Kiss been talking about this
Yeah,
for 2
man.
years, by the way.
Yeah,
And I'm
man.
like, okay, Kiss.
He's putting
we
me
started
on
talking
hold.
about it. Now Envy and Yee and Styles got it. What we doing?
We making our mark this year, Charlamagne.
You
I
already
got
announced it. You announced it 10 months ago.
Nah, so I'm just prepping the people. You gotta prep the people. You gotta prep the fruits. There's a lot of
Nah,
prepping.
you know what it is? It's about
Prep the fruits.
It's a lot of work in this.
It is.
It's a lot
I'm
of
not
work
gonna-
in
it's a
this.
lot of
It's a
work.
lot of work in this, and a lot of people like every day. Like I'm not. Let me tell you something. I love money. I love nice things. I'm not nowhere near financially where I want to be in life. Every day somebody calls me, got the bag for a juice bar, got the bag for a juice. I gotta, you know how simple it'll be for me. Boom, just take the bags and open up things. It's really not about that. Like I don't really
Has
want to
certain
sit
energy.
here and being preachy, real preachy. But some like we in a line of working in a business where we dying and we don't even say nothing about dying. We care about Ye being with Trump. Whoever
Word.
did this on social media, nobody's saying like, "Yo, we dying from cancer,
Childhood
we dying
obesity.
from
Word.
obesity, we dying from high blood pressure." Like, it ain't. All right, we ain't gotta talk about it all day, but some point of the day, we gotta care about this health, and we gotta care about these babies in our communities, like this, and our parents and our elders. Like, it ain't because we don't got health insurance like that, and we don't go to the doctor like that. So, and we buy nice things and we like nice things, so. We gotta incorporate this. Like we have to. It's like mandatory, all of us. And it ain't just about juicing. It's about being healthy and smart. Period. Like Luch said, it's about telling the youth, yo, you don't want to go to jail now. It's about telling somebody, yo, eat right. Telling somebody, be aware of cancer. Telling somebody you don't want to go to jail. Learn your publishing. Pray, meditate, eat good. Whatever you got to do, just do something good without your day and try to push it forward.
It's
a little
hard
bit.
talking to these young niggas, man.
You know.
And it's
They
not
wanna
all
put the
about
money
money
to their
either.
head.
It ain't.
And answer the phone with
that's
the
what it's
money.
about.
No health insurance. It's hard talking to them,
You
man.
say that money is collected.
Yeah, man, that ain't your money. That's a collect call you making. Man. You ain't gotta get that money to your head, man. Come on now. They ain't got no health insurance for doing that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
No dental.
Well, the album is out right now. Filthy
Right
America
now.
is beautiful. We appreciate you guys for
Thank
joining
y'all,
us.
man.
The LOX.
I'm gonna be
Yeah.
calling the ish out of all of y'all because you said in a couple months another album.
Yeah.
This is written now.
Okay. No problem.
This ain't two-time talk, baby.
All right. Enough said. It's the LOX. It's the Breakfast
Yes,
Club.
sir.
Good morning.
New York.
The Breakfast Club. Every weekday morning. Tune in